Hey bobbleheads, MiceCrim here with a quick announcement and a giveaway. So stick around, I'll talk about the giveaway at the end. But first, recently I got hooked up with this really cool site. It's called 99Gamers.com, and for those of us who are gamers, we all have experience probably with like GameStop or EB Games or whatever buyback companies. And I've always been a little bit disappointed by my experiences with those. And 99Gamers is basically a cool new internet-based alternative where the middleman is essentially cut out of the equation. It's basically a big forum where people will go and they will they will post like, I have this game for sale, I have this game for sale, and instead of using dollars, there's no like finagling with PayPal or anything, there's a special currency that's only on the site called coins. And so when you sell your first game, you sell your old copy of Gears of War Judgment or something, someone will pay you in coins, 10 coins, 20 coins, whatever. One coin essentially equals $1. And so you start, it's free. You sign up, it's totally free, and you can start just by selling your games off, and you get coins, and then you use your coins to buy other people's games. So it's like trading games with friends. It's very safe. The people that run the site are very cool. There's protection if anything goes wrong or if you get totally hosed, they'll just sort of refund your coins, and it's like it never happened. There's very good buyer protection, but also everyone on there, I've been using it, and everyone on there seems really cool. I mean, it's kind of, you gotta make sure that you look, and it's like, okay, well, this guy has 9 out of 10 negative feedbacks, maybe he's not a good person to buy from, but this other girl has like 99% positive feedback, she sold 50 games, it's that kind of thing. So you gotta watch out a little bit, but it's honestly a really great site, and there are stuff all the way up through next gen, but all the way back through, I saw stuff out there for Atari consoles and like older Sega consoles, and they have huge variety of brand new stuff, but also really great retro stuff. So no matter what your taste is, you can probably find something out there. And no matter what you've got to sell, if you haven't, 30 NES games and your NES broke and you're just like, I'll just get rid of them, perfect. You can post anything out there for pretty much any console. It's awesome. So, like I said, I've been using it. Let me look away from the mic for a minute. But I've been using it just to test it out before I told you guys about it. And I bought a bunch of really good stuff. I got 60 coins, and so I kind of just shopped around for like games that I had been wanting. The first couple things that I got Final Fantasy, wow, that's a lot of glare. Final Fantasy Anthology, which is Final Fantasy 5 and 6, both of which I've never played. I'm ashamed to admit, I'm kind of a poser. I've only played like 7, and I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 13, the one with the orbs, or whichever one that was. But I've never played that one. And so along with that, I also got Final Fantasy 9, both of these original PlayStation games. And if you saw, I didn't show, but this one, the case has got a little bit of cracking on it. But the guy sold it to me for cheap because in the description it said, I've got a copy of Final Fantasy Anthology, discs are all in good shape, case is cracked, I'll discount the price for you, and it was a cool deal. This one is in great shape. I mean, it's a little scuffed, but in general, the games look fantastic. So those are my retro purchases. I'm really excited to play some Final Fantasy games. I have not played many. I also played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, if that counts. It probably doesn't, but yeah, I'm really psyched to get into some Final Fantasy. But I also got some modern games. Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I have heard mixed things about it. It's not like the greatest game ever, is what I've heard. But it looks like a cool shooter, and I love first-person shooters. So I picked this up. I don't even know if I'm going to put this on the channel. I might just play this for myself. I don't know if you guys really want to see it. But this is in like perfect condition, and I think the guy sold it to me for like 25 coins, something like that. So pretty reasonable. The guy was awesome. We chatted back and forth about it a little bit. I asked him, how long is it going to take to ship? How much did you play it? Is it scratched or anything? And basically like had a conversation with this dude before I bought the game from him. And the last thing that I got is a game that I've been saying that I want to play for a long time. And I'm so late to the party on this. But The Last of Us. I finally got it. I'm gonna play it. I might play it right after this and get some recordings going on it. I'm really excited to play this game. I also am really excited to play the DLC. I've honestly done a pretty good job of not watching it. I know there's like zombies or an infection, and I know some of the DLC story because it's in the mall, I think, but I don't know the whole story. So you guys probably have seen it, but I'm gonna play this. And this one was advertised as like new, and then I bought it, and the guy messaged me and was like, "Holy crap! I'm so sorry. There's totally not an instruction booklet in here, and I charged you like full price. Like, we can cancel it. You can give me a bad review, whatever." And I was like, "Dude, that's cool. If we can just knock a couple coins off that price and you know, sell it as like a good condition instead of a like new, like, perfect." And the guy was totally cool. He was like, "Yeah, here, let's cancel this. I will relist it privately," or he did some kind of thing, and lowered the price just for me. And I bought it again, and because of that, I was able to get one of those other Final Fantasy games because I saved some money. So it's just a really cool site. I mean, it's like having a huge group of friends who have a wide range of games, and everyone is just up for like, you trade me this, I'll trade you this. Like, it seems very cool, and honestly, it's maybe not that much of a better deal if you look at the actual costs, like coins versus dollars. You might say, you know, I'm saving $1 or $2 shopping on this website. What's the bonus? Well, the bonus is you're not feeding GameStop. I don't particularly hate GameStop. I think they do a good thing. You know, they didn't invent, but they sort of perfected the buyback store scenario. But whenever I leave GameStop, I bring in like 10 games and I get like $12 for them, and then I buy, you know, a new game for $60, and I leave feeling like I got screwed somehow. And I didn't get that from 99Gamers. Maybe I didn't get that much of a better deal. Maybe it was pretty similar, but it was more fun. I was talking to other gamers. I was asking them questions about the games, about why they were selling the game. You know, it's just better. It's like supporting a mom and pop store. So it's a great site. I really encourage you guys to check it out. I've had a great time. I'm going to continue using it. I'm probably going to sell off my old games and keep looking at some more retro. I don't know if PS1 games are retro, but keep looking at some older games and some stuff that I want to play on the channel, because it's a really great resource for more obscure, harder to get games that are too popular, or you know, GameStop doesn't carry PlayStation 1 games anymore. So yeah, it's exciting, it's fun. I urge you to check it out. And the other reason that you should check it out, aside from the fact that it's great, is that if you click the link in the description below my face and you sign up through that link, you will be automatically entered to win 50 coins, which is $50, which is, you could get probably a very new game. I mean, you could get like a next-gen console game for that many coins if it's sold used or whatever, but that's a lot of money, $50 just for signing up through my link. So you could go and sign up on your own and you wouldn't get anything, but if you sign up through my link in the description below, you are automatically entered for a random drawing. One of the people who signs up through my link will win 50 coins. So that is a great thing. The guy who runs the site, John, set me up with that, so thank you, John, and I hope you guys take advantage of it. Even if you don't end up doing anything, even if you just sign up and take a look and you just say like, well, I'm lazy, I'll just buy them on Amazon or whatever, fine. If you sign up and you get your name registered and you do the whole process, that's all it takes to get entered to win the 50 coins. So go do that. Honestly, don't know when the drawing is going to be. It's going to be open for a while, so you've got, you know, maybe a week or something to go sign up. But why don't you just do it right now? You're already watching YouTube, so you're on the computer or you're on your phone or whatever. So go sign up through the link in the description. That is important, because if you don't do that, you're not entered to win. But yeah, giveaway, 50 coins. The site is fantastic. Lots of games. I'm going to play this one on the channel. I might play these on the channel. I mean, it's a great community of people, and it's a great way to trade out some of your older games that you're never going to touch again and are just going to get dusty, and then in 12 years you'll be like, wow, did I actually play this? This game's awful now. Or you could give it away to someone who wants to try it and maybe learn for themselves why it's horrible. Oops. but then you can, you know, swap it out for something else. So that's it for this one. I rambled on forever and ever. Someday I'm going to learn how to make a really short video, I promise. But that is it. Giveaway, link in the description below. Awesome website. This has been MiceKerm. I'll see you guys next time. Hello, bobbleheads, MiceKerm here, and welcome back to Let's All Play. As you can see, I'm down here in the,
nothing.
Wrong TV here. I didn't say that. Maybe I won't cut that out. Hanging out here in the Phoenix Brothers game